Well, hello there everybody, welcome back. Hopefully this video finds you well. Today we're going to take a look at a packet gourmet offering. This is polenta with pork sausage. So seemingly fairly simple menu. Pretty light feeling pack, but again, it's in the taste, it's in how it fills you up. But Italian corn polenta with breakfast sausage crumbles and garlic herbed Parmesan cheese. So it actually sounded pretty good to me. I don't know how many of you have really eaten polenta, or I mean, I guess you could almost make the equation with grits. Not necessarily my favorite thing in the world, but you know, again, it's on the trail, it's whatever's gonna fill you up. So this is a single serving meal. They do have some variants in single versus 2 servings and all that good sort of stuff. So just make sure to check out their website if you're interested in their meals. 370 calories in this one pack. Not a bad way to start the day. And I would say, I mean, it does obviously say breakfast. Yeah, I guess this would be a breakfast one. You could stretch to lunch. I don't know, polenta and sausage. You could probably eat that other times too. Anyway. Let's see here. We have where's our ingredients? Down here, cheese. Pretty short ingredients list here, which I think we all like to see anymore. Does look like we also have some shallots, red and green bell pepper, chives and green onions and so forth. So that's kind of nice to see. A couple of other things here. Just checking for other stuff. And then our preparation instructions. So we're looking for a cup or 8 ounces or 236 milliliters of boiling water. You know, so that's not a lot of water, which for those who are maybe on trail and have to conserve water, it's not too bad. Just about a glass, you know, your typical 8-ounce glass of which you need how many of? Anyway, so we're going to, like they say, steep cook for 10 minutes. What does it say? Cook in koozie. Do they have a koozie? Interesting. I don't think I've ever noticed that. Anyway, let's go ahead and open this up and see what it looks like in the bag. And there is our oxygen absorber. We're going to take that out, throw it away. About what you would expect. Give it a sniff. Ooh, smells nice though. Smells very cheesy. I would say, you know, Parmesan is definitely the definitive smell. So I'm going to add my boiling water. And for those of you who might be new on the channel, I usually add about enough water until I kind of get the consistency that I feel like it should look like when I'm done. And then I like to add a little bit more. But if you're new, you know, add the suggested, you know, recommendation. And I do want to get everything stirred from the side so we don't have any clumps. That actually looks pretty good as is. But of course, this is going to sit for a little while and rehydrate. So we do want to make sure that there's enough water for it to do so. This might be one I come back and check at like the 5-minute mark and sort of judge from there. Because actually that's not too bad, as I'm going to add a little bit more there. It is hard to take out excess water, so be cautious when you're doing this. And even with the suggested instructions, sometimes, you know, you just got to give it a good judgment call. But I think that that's good for now. I'm going to go ahead and seal this up, let it set for a bit, and we'll come back and try it out. All right, everybody, so our polenta with pork sausage is ready. I will say this, so what was it, 8 ounces of boiling water? Not even near enough. Not even near enough. And this is kind of why I always tell you to judge it on your own. Because it is not always going to live up to expectation, but the instructions are great to start by. But this needed a lot more, or we would have literally been eating a brick. So the smell is great. I'm still getting a lot of that Parmesan cheese vibe coming off of it. I don't really see, maybe that's a sausage crumble, like kind of like right there. Let's see what it tastes like, and hopefully I got some sausage. Okay. There was sausage in there. Let me get a little bit more. I'm just going to sneak to my fridge that's right next to me. Okay. Let's just say you will want a hot sauce on this. First of all, flavor, actually pretty good. The sausage does come through. Cheesiness is in there. Corn, obviously getting that corn coming through from the, the polenta. There's a little bit of heat, which I assume is coming off of the sausage. You get that onion. So realistically, everything that they advertised here, I think is here. But let's put a little heartbeat on here. It's one of my favorite hot sauces. Both me and Ashley love the heartbeat. It's literally is like our favorite hot sauce, and it goes really great with breakfast foods. So let's kick it up a notch. Yes, that's so much better. Okay, if you like polenta, this is awesome. I'm ambivalent to it. It's fine, but it's got a good consistency, kind of like a porridge type of deal. For those of you who haven't had it, there's a good amount of sausage in there. You're getting the pepper, you're getting the onions, you're getting a lot of flavor in here, which is, it's different, Because some of the meals we eat, you're not getting that big, like, punch in the gut of flavor. But here, the cheese really comes through. That Parmesan they talked about. Everything in here would be a great start for a trail morning. 100%. I would definitely recommend that. But Packet Gourmet has long been one of my favorite makers of freeze-dried meals. And it's for good reason. They just make really good, solid flavor stuff. They deliver on what they say it's going to taste like. And the combinations of stuff is definitely different. A lot of companies are just sticking to like the pastas and the rice and the beans and like the very typical cheap, easy things. But when you go and find a maker which takes chances, because not everything is a hit. Like I've done quite a few Packet Gourmet. I think Stowaway Gourmet is another one that's up there. A Peak Refuel for, in some cases. Take chances, and sometimes you're going to hit it out of the park, because I will say this is actually what I would buy, and I'm not like one of these porridgey kind of people. That's good. Just put a little heartbeat on it. I'm not sponsored by Heartbeat. I wish I was, because it's my favorite. It is one of my favorite hot sauces. It's really hard. I've done a lot of hot sauces on here too, haven't I? Anyway, definite recommend. I understand that there are going to be some people who just don't like polenta. It's totally cool, but for me, that's awesome. It's right up my alley. So if any of you have tried this at home, let me know in the comments below what your thoughts were. Leave me suggestions for future videos. If you'd like to send anything to be reviewed on the channel, P.O. Box is down below in the description along with the Patreon link. You don't have to support on Patreon, but if you want to, you can. And don't forget to like and subscribe, and we'll catch you on the next one. See ya.